It says that the ratio of the number of children to the number of adults is 1:7. Well, actually you put 7/7. This is actually a ratio. Ratio meaning is 1 unit of children, 7 unit adult. Okay, if we put it to fraction, here is 1/8 and here will be 7/8. Okay, and then 3/5 of the adults were men. Over here is the adult, right? So here 3/5 is men. Three-fifths of what? Of 7/8 is man. Where else? 2/5 of 7/8 is woman. So it's asking you what is the percentage that are women. So it's actually 2/5 times 7/8 equals to 7/20. 7/20, because it's asking you the percentage. You have 35%. Okay, not 40%. It's actually 35%. Okay, then it move on to tell you that the total number of people in the cinema. Okay, let me write away this. Okay, total number of the people in the cinema is actually here. Correct or not? And you know that here, this thing here should be equals to this thing here because it should be the same. So here is 5 unit and here total is 7/8, right? And then here is 5 units. So I need to make it the same. Add times. Here will be times 5, times 5, and then times 5, times 5. So I can draw another bar. Five unit will be children, because 5/8, right? Then here will be 35/40. So this 35 units is actually male. And then here add up to this 40 unit. 40 unit is actually 320 people in the cinema. Okay, we know that man is actually 3/5 of this thing here. Correct or not? So man, if you want to draw here, is actually 3/5 times 35 unit. You can use your calculator. It's 21 unit. It's 21 unit. Okay, so 35 minus 21, left with the woman. About 14 unit here. Okay, so here's the man. Here's the man. Here's the woman. And you know the woman is 2/5 of this here. 2/5, and you know that this total is actually 35 unit, right? Okay, then it says 7 women left the cinema halfway during the show. Okay, I want to highlight something here. 7 women. 7 women left the cinema halfway during the show. 7 women, not 7 unit. Okay, so you have to find out how many women are there. If 40 unit in total, right, here 40, here this whole thing, right, It's 330 people. I have a total of 14 unit. I cannot use 14 and minus 7 because now I'm talking about omen. I'm not talking about unit. I need to change it and see how many omen are there. So I have 14 times 320 divided by 40. 14 times 320 divided by 40. There are actually 120 women. When 7 women left, so I minus 7, I left with 105 women. What about the guy? The guy, you know that nobody left. It's 21 unit here. So as usual, you just put 40 unit minus 2320. Then here 21 unit. You do the calculation. 21 times 320 divided by 40. I have 168. So the ratio of number of women to man, man will be 105 to 168. You must reduce this to the simplest form. You try to divide by 3. Let me drop this away. Woman, man. Here's 105, right? And then here's 165. You divide by 3. 105 divided by 3. Because I know that I cannot divide 2 for both. Because here is a 5, it's an odd number. Although this is an even number. So I try and divide 3. Because 1 plus 0 plus 5, 6 can be divided 3. And you know that this can also be divided 3 because 7 plus 8 will be 15, right? Yeah, it can be divided 3. So I know these 2 can be divided 3. If you forgot if you don't know what I'm talking about, remember the tricks that I told you regarding how to identify whether the whole the number can be divided by 2, 3, or 4 without giving you any decimal. Please refer back to that video, okay? So here I divide 3. When I divide 3, 105 by 3, I give 35. So 168 divided by 3. Give me 56. I can further reduce this because if you are familiar with a timetable, you know that this is 7 timetable. I divide 7. This one will give me 5. This one I divide with 7 because 7 times 8, right, will give me 56. So the ratio is, or woman to man is this. Write your sentence here, okay? The ratio of the woman to man will be, you can actually refer back to this question, find the ratio, then you just write the ratio of the number of women to man at the end of the show is that. You have to write the sentence. Okay, now we are going to question 16. Question 16 is after keeping 50% of his money, if I want to change this percentage into A, you didn't do A, then go do B. Okay, I want to change this percentage into fraction. Remember I said 50 over 100. Reduce it is actually half. So actually you can draw a model here. So this is Jason, and then this is the brother. He gave half to his brother. So this one, he gave it to his brother. Can I point here? Put in different color. So he gave it to his brother, half of what he had. Okay, then Jason has 5 4 over 5 as much money as his brother. That means when you see this one has as much as his brother, this the number on top belongs to Jason and the number below belongs to his brother. So the brother has Jason has 4. But then the brother has 5, right? Has one more portion here. Can you see it? 4, 5. Okay. As much as. Highlight this. Okay. At first, what is the ratio of the money that Jason has had when compare his brother? Obviously, you see, right? If he give his brother, initially he has this. Half of it here is 4. That means here is also 4. That means here this side is also 4 because it's half, it's just a mirror image of that. So in total at first he has 8 units. What about the brother? The brother don't have this portion, you know. The brother don't have this 4 here. You only have 1 unit here. Because this 4 was actually given by the brother. So initially the brother don't have this at all. So the brother will only have 1 unit. So the ratio between the Jason and the brother will be 8:1. Okay, write sentence, how to write. Just use back the question. You write the ratio of the amount of the money that Jason had to the amount of money his brother had is 8:1. Okay, when you do your correction, I want to see you write the sentence. Okay, if Jason has $56 more than his brother at first, okay, at first, remember I said at first is what? Jason will have 8 unit, right? Jason is 8 unit. The brother is only 1 unit. Brother. The brother is only 1 unit. So here says $56 more than his brother at first. This is at first, So you know that 7 unit is actually $56. Okay? So if 7 unit is actually $56, it's asking you how much money did Jason give his brother? You know that Jason gave away half of it. If initially he has 8 unit, that means he gave away 4 unit. So 4 unit equals to 4 times 56 divided by 7. It's actually $32. Your sentence again. How right? You write Jason gave his brother $36. Okay? Where am I now? Okay, let's see. Question 17. I think you have an issue here with question 17 is because here you actually gave the area of shaded. Yes, it's correct. But then the second part is asking you for the area of unshaded. Unshaded is no longer about shaded. It's about the unshaded. So you already identified that the shaded is actually 54 centimeters squared, right? Correct. So now it's asking the ratio of the area of the unshaded of rectangle X to that of the rectangle Y. So is this portion unshaded to this portion? I think it's actually quite simple in the sense that to find this portion here, right? Unshaded rectangle It's actually 15 times 27. Bracket it, you minus away the shaded. Will give you a figure of 351 centimeter squared, which is this portion here, 351 centimeter squared. And then this portion unshaded square, you can actually just, because you know that it's a square, right? Here is 12, that means all sides is 12 lah. So the final area is 12 times 12. Sorry for the horrible handwriting. 12 times 12 centimeter squared minus 54 centimeter squared will actually give you a, so it's square. So it's asking you what is the ratio between the rectangle and the this square unshaded. So it's 351. Reduce this to the simplest form. I believe you can do it now. You get, okay, this is the ratio. Again, read the sentence, use the question to answer your, write a sentence to answer your to answer this. Okay, for this question I'm actually quite happy because you got this correct. You maybe have checked your work. Okay, complete the missing, this one is correct. This sentence will give you 110. This sentence will give you 110. So do you see a pattern here? So if my sentence number is 5, this will actually be 6. That means 5 plus 1. And then here you actually times another number that is plus 1 again. So it's actually asking you now in this case, right? So if 6 here is, if my sentence number is 110, I will give you an answer of 110. So what can give you an answer? Because here is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then 7 times what? 7 times 8. Do you want 110? No. 8 times 9? No. 9 times 10? No. 10 times 11? Yes, 10 times 11 can give me 110. Okay. So, but which sentence is it? Sentence number what? Sentence number what? I know that here is 6. If here is 6, I minus 1 will be 5. So here is 10, right? I minus 1 will be sentence number 9. Correct or not? Okay? Okay, for this question, this type of question, there's a shortcut. Not really a shortcut. You have to learn a method to do it. I have to erase this. Okay. Let me just like drawing staircase. So the first number is 2. Okay. And you know that the top number is actually 96. Okay. So my sentence number here is number 1. In this case. Okay. My sentence number here is number 1. I put number 1. How do I find what is the number here? You remember this here is a number, right? I put n. You have to remember this formula. N divided 2 last number plus first number, you can give you the sum of this whole thing. Okay, this is the formula, the sum of this whole thing. But how you find n here? How you find the number here? So I'll take this one minus away this one. When this one minus away this one, that means I cover away this thing here. Okay? Oops. Okay. Don't know how to arrange it back. Maybe that means I cover away this thing here. So that means from here to here, how many steps are there? From there to there, right? You can see that there are 94 steps. Correct or not? And this 94 steps is only valid if I take one step by one thumb. I need to take 94 steps from this second, this one here till here. But then you know that every time I take 2 steps, because here is 2, then here is 4. So I have to divide 2. So in total, I only take 47 steps. 47 steps from where? 47 steps from this point, to this point. So if you from count here, number 1, here it will be 47. But no, you will know that number 1 starts from here. So here is 47, you must plus back 1. Okay, so your n is actually 48. Because n is here 1 until here. So it's n plus 1, you must plus back this place here because you start from here. If you use this to minus this, that means you start from here. Okay? And then, okay, 6. Oh, sorry, this is 94. Divide 2. Yeah, 94 divided 2. It's not 96, it's 94. So if I want to find the sum of this one, once I manage to find n, everything is very simple. So plug into this formula is 98 divided 2. My last number is 96. I add back my first number. Because this always comes in a pair. Okay? This always comes in a pair. And then, if you punch into your calculator, remember the rule of operation, you have to divide this, and then this bracket you have to do it differently. 96 plus 2, then here is 98, and then it's 48 divided 2 times this. So 48 divided 2 times 98. So your answer is 2352. Okay, I hope that you can actually master and understand this portion here, because I noticed that there will be a lot of questions asking about the sum, give you a string of questions, strings of number, then ask you about the sum. So I hope that you can practice more on this area. So remember, every time if you jump 2, you must divide 2. If you jump 1, every time if like every step you take is only 1 step, you divide 1. Every time if you take the step is 3 steps, then you have to divide 3. Okay?